Hi, my name is Mike Barbanica. I'm running for Contra Costa County Supervisor, District 5. I'm also a member of the Antioch City Council. I want to talk with you about a report that has recently come out from the Contra Costa County Grand Jury regarding 3 members of the Antioch City Council: Mayor Hernandez Thorpe, Mayor Pro Tem Monica Wilson, and Council Member Tamisha Torres Walker. This report outlines violations that the grand jury believes occurred, which include Brown Act violations, or believe that there is evidence that these did occur. But let me go back. Last year, the DA's office got a report from somebody that said these Brown Act violations were occurring and gave this information to the Contra Costa County DA's office. A criminal investigation was conducted at that time, and the results of the investigation were they believed the DA had serious concerns about these violations, that possibly they occurred, but couldn't prove it at that time beyond a reasonable doubt. They in turn forwarded that off to the Contra Costa County Civil Grand Jury, who launched an investigation. When they do those investigations, they're done in secrecy. Let me tell you some of the things between the two, and you can read these reports for yourself. Between the two, and I'm glancing down at my notes to make sure I don't miss anything. One of them was that, yes, they believed Brown Act violations possibly occurred here in secret meetings that were conducted at Mayor Thorpe's house with all 3 of those members, outside of the view of the public, with no other council members there, and the public not having the ability to attend the meeting, and it wasn't properly noticed. That is a secret meeting where people collude, essentially is what the Brown Act is designed to guard against. Issues of concern: terminating an employee and hiring an outside attorney. Both of those combined cost you, the taxpayers, over $280,000 of your money. The other one was hiring of Cornelius Johnson, the prior city manager. If you remember on that was a 3-2 vote. I voted against it. Councilmember Ogerchuk voted against it. And the other Brown Act violation that they're talking about in these reports is redistricting. If you remember, there was a lot of controversy when the redistricting occurred. The DA's office was concerned enough to say, we believe there's something there, we just can't prove it beyond a reasonable doubt. And they sent a letter off to the city. They referred this over to the grand jury. The grand jury did a secret investigation. The first investigation by the DA's office, what do they investigate? Generally criminal matters. This was referred to the civil grand jury, and the civil grand jury concluded they believe also these meetings occurred in essence, or may have occurred. However, they can't prove the content of the meeting. Generally, when you get more than one person at a meeting and you can't prove content, often what that's from, and I wasn't there during these interviews, but often what that's from is people not talking about what occurred. Here's what I urge. Number 1, we have 2 independent DA's office and the civil grand jury saying, hey, we believe this occurred. If that's the case, I'm urging the 3 council members and mayor, 2 council members and mayor, to step down. Do the right thing. This is not the way cities are supposed to operate. This is supposed to be open to the public, fair, transparent. This is not transparency. Secondly, I'm urging the DA Becton, to reopen a criminal investigation and investigate this to the fullest extent of the law. I realize there are prior relationships there. If in fact you don't feel comfortable doing that, please refer it over to the state attorney general and have it investigated there. This has got to stop. Many of us have felt that this has been occurring for some time, but now we have the DA's office saying, hey, we think it might be as well. And we have the civil grand jury saying, we too think it might be as well. I urge them to probe further into this and find out if criminal acts did in fact happen. And if they did, prosecute them. And again, I'm urging all the members, just do the right thing and step down. We all know we cannot violate the Brown Act. And I'm calling upon the County Board of Supervisors to back me publicly in this request, not only to the DA's office, but to the members on the Antioch City Council as well. My name is Mike Barbanica, and I'm running for Contra Costa County Supervisor, District 5. Thank you. Have a good day.